How you doing, Mr. CEO's class? Today we're going to be using evidence to create assertions. Now, it's important to remember that assertions are basically just like main points. And assertions have to go back to your thesis. Alright? So anything that you say in an assertion or a main point has to relate directly to your thesis. So let's say that your topic is 1800 prisons compared to 2015 prisons. Okay, this is a pretty good topic. A lot of interesting things going on. Now, a good thesis is going to incorporate all of the things that you're going to talk about in your paper. It's going to give you a little bit of latitude or leeway to create something good. So let's try this. Prisons from the 1800s to 2015 have many similarities and differences. Now notice my thesis gives me the ability to talk about a lot of different things. One, how are 1800 prisons the same as 2015 prisons, and how are they different? Now, one of the things I learned during my studies was that prisons in the 1800s were very dirty. In fact, a lot of people died because of diseases that were spread. This is not the case anymore. Prisons in 2015 are far cleaner and sanitary. So, a good assertion to create with this information would be the following. Prison cells are more sanitary now than they were in 1800. This assertion allows me the ability to give a little background, our B statement, a little background on the topic, and then the citation would come after that. So I've created a topic sentence or an assertion that relates directly back to the thesis. Because remember, the thesis is prisons from 1800 to 2015 have many similarities and differences. So prison cells being more sanitary than they were in 1800 talks about differences in these prisons when it comes to their sanitation level. A bad topic sentence or a bad assertion would be like, I think prisons are too comfortable right now. Obviously, you want to spell comfortable, right? Why is this bad, Mr. CEO? Well, first of all, you're writing about your opinion. Now remember, this is a research paper. So your opinion really shouldn't influence this paper at all. That's one. Two, you're not really saying anything about the topic. You're comparing prisons from 1800 to 2015. This doesn't compare any of those topics or any of those ideas. You're just talking about your personal opinion on the comfort level of prisons. So it doesn't really work out. So what I'd like you to do today, I want you to create three assertions that will correlate. It's a fancy way of saying means go with. That will correlate with your thesis. All right? They need to make sense. So create those three assertions. And remember, it needs to be based on your evidence. So you can't create assertions that aren't based in fact. Tomorrow, for homework, I'm going to check your assertions and your evidence. Remember, your evidence should come from three sources. I'm underlining this and bolding it because it's super duper important. Okay? Good luck, Mr. CEO's class.